Hello guys, this is Karina
And this is Jimmy.
and this is Planet Poland. And today we're gonna talk about the phenomenon of open sandwich, which is like a typical Polish meal and pretty weird for our foreigner friends.
I just thought it was weird because I'm like wondering where's the top of the bread, you know? So, I don't know. But I heard it's like a French thing.
Yeah, it came from like they have it as aperitifs, like Kanapka.
Oh, bonjour, bon appetit.
And yeah, people were serving it as aperitif too. But then after the war, and when the communists started in Poland, they were so poor that they made a main dish out of aperitif.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I know, that's so good, right? Hello guys, we are on our way to our local market to catch some fresh ingredients for Kanapka, so we advise you to do the same. Let's go!
I was laying on the floor when you were gone, like it was something I could die from. Now my head aches and your friends all think I'm dumb. You said it's just a bit of bad blood. I don't feel great, but it doesn't bother me, because I don't have the energy, and the x-ray doesn't tell me.
Okay, so we start from the most some of my friends were disgusted with this. This is Kanapka with pate, which smells not very good, and it's we call it pasztet, and that's how you can also call an ugly person, by the way. And pate or this.
Yeah,
this is the first time Jimmy experienced conserva.
I keep calling conservative, but
You wanna
I
try?
don't know if I want to try it.
So it's like it's so cheap, and I remember.
I mean, I won't judge a book by its cover because.
I remember.
But I mean,
I remember going for a trip when I was a scout and having a full, backpack of these. So you wanna try?
okay. All right.
Conserva.
Would you say smacznego or bon appetit?
Smacznego. Bon appetit.
Well, I mean, it's not so bad. It's like it's like what I would eat as a poor person. Like, no, but for me personally, because I was a poor person too. We have this stuff
Americans.
called spam.
They always think they're better. Okay.
No.
Okay, moving on.
The next thing we have is, I'm going to call it the traveling Kanapka, because people take this on trips a lot, and they have tomatoes, which I hate, and I would never eat it because it like leaks on the other one. And then the other one is with eggs, which, eggs are tasty, but it stinks. So I think it's funny that these are the two traveling ones. So whatever.
And we told you about the communism and how the history affects kanapkas. Don't think about that. And actually, communism was a good time for vegetarians because it was so hard to get the meat, and people had to wake up at like 4 a.m. and wait in the line to actually buy a meat in the morning. So
I don't think that's funny, but I also think it's funny just to think that communism could have been the start of vegetarianism in Poland.
yes, so this is the veggie communism kanapka, and the other very typical one is just kanapka with like one ingredient, like cheese, and a lot of people put ketchup on it, like my brother.
But now people are getting a little bit more fancy with it, so you might have a nice little bread roll here, some delicious stuff.
I mean, this is our version of fancy, but of course you can put olives and, I don't know, shrimps.
Yeah.
And all different kind of stuff,
Yeah.
so it got more fancy.
We have a viewer's suggestion now, right?
Yeah, there's another fancy kanapka, as we are not that poor as some people might think in Poland, and he suggested that we eat kanapkas with money. So, you know, modern Polish version of kanapka. And we're gonna fight for kanapka, even though that you start buying sandwiches.
Yeah, no more sandwiches, people. Just the kanapkas. Solidarnos. Is this the wrong video for that? Never mind. So I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna eat.
Just take your money. This is your, you know, payment
It's my
for the
payment.
video, of course, from YouTube.
Alright guys, here I am in Platnowy, right? Platnowy? And Kazimierz going to order an upgraded version of the kanapki, the zabikanka, or some like to call it the communist pizza. Let's go eat.
Tell me your thing, show me what the hell you see in me. All my time has turned to days.
Alright guys, so this is the Polish street food, or like some people like to call it the Polish fast food. A lot of people drink this during the nights after a few vodka shots. But they can also eat it during the day like I'm doing. Usually it comes with mushrooms, cheese, ketchup, but I replaced the ketchup with a spicy sauce and added some fried onions. Smacznego. Oops.
Okay, question for Polish people. How would you translate konserwa? Because Jimmy translated as a conservative. Let us know in the comments and subscribe.
Subscribe, thank you guys. Bless.
Snapchat Planet Poland if you want to see more of us.
It's time to eat. It's dinner time or lunch time? I don't know.
It's breakfast time.
Breakfast.
Breakfast in the morning, second breakfast. We don't have lunch. We eat dinner at 3 p.m. and then supper. So, bye. Bless.